tinatanong ako ng aking mga kaibigan kung kailan ako titigil sa pagpunta sa iba't ibang lugar. Ang hindi nila alam, ang mga adventures na ito ang nagdadagdag ng kulay ng aking buhay at nag-i-energize ng aking spirit. Kaya sa episode nito, From Visayas to Region 5, ngayon naman, tutungo tayo sa Region 4, particularly sa probinsya ng Batangas at Oriental Mindoro.
I've always wanted to travel, to see the whole Philippines, eventually the world. When I was young, I only have limited space, little knowledge of places to enjoy, and literally no time to explore and do what I always wanted to do. To just be myself and be the adventurous me. Funny that now at my age, I am given the opportunity to live life the way I always imagined it to be. And I want to share my experiences with you as I travel the Philippines, trying everything that a person my age would think twice before doing it.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Welcome to Taal, Batangas. Taal is often associated to the popular lake and volcano, which is being admired by tourists from Tagaytay City. Join me as Borderless Adventure explores Taal Town's Heritage Trail.
Kinilala ang Taal, Batangas bilang heritage town dahil sa dami ng mga ancestral homes dito at mga structures na magpapaalala sa atin ng panahon ng Kastila.
The moment you enter this town, you will be greeted with rows of century-old ancestral stone houses. It's like walking back in time to the days of the Spanish era.
Kagaya ng mga ibang stone houses, patterned ang mga ito sa Castilian architecture. Gawa sa bato ang lower floor at light materials sa upper floor. Ito ang best place to visit next to Vigan kung gusto mong maramdaman ang lumang panahon na maganda at may mayamang kultura at kasaysayan. Ang Taal Municipal Hall ay itinayo noong 1854. Ito lang ang Spanish building sa bayan ng Taal na may tile roof. Dati itong tinatawag na Casa Real.
This is the Basilica of Saint Martin of Tours. It stands 95 meters long and 45 meters wide right here in the heart of Taal. This facade resembles St. Peter's Basilica in Rome.
Basilica was dedicated to the town's patron saint, Saint Martin of Tours. Ang altar at ang dome ceilings are very impressive. The structure is so imposing from afar. Tinugo din namin ang simbahan ng Our Lady of Kaysasay, ang 17th century image ng Immaculate Conception. Nakakatuwa din nang malaman ang kwento ng Our Lady of Kaysasay sa mga bata ng Taal na nagsisilbing tour guide sa mga bisita. Tinungo namin ang balon kung saan sabi nila may healing power ang tubig na makukuha dito. Dalawa ang balon, ang tubig sa kaliwang bahagi ay para sa ulo hanggang lieg at ang tubig sa kanang bahagi ay para sa katawan mula leeg hanggang sa paa naman. Maaari ka ring mag-uwi ng tubig.
Taal is also known for its skilled craftsmen. It is the Balisong and Barong Tagalog capital of the Philippines.
Nakausap nga namin si Mrs. Benchu Lontok Manggubat at nabanggit nga niya sa amin ang tedious process ng paggawa ng Barong Tagalog.
Ang first operation ay yung what we call it drawing. Here in Taal, we call it pinta, not drawing. After that, embroidery. After embroidery, kalado. Yung mga butas-butas sa barong. After kalado, yung scallop. And then the last ay yung we call it banat. Yung hinihigit sa bamboo.
Dinaanan din namin ang mga balisong na makikita mo lang sa tabing daan. Taal is known for its skilled craftsmen. At syempre, kung pagkain ang pag-uusapan, nandyan ang kanilang signature tapa, sinaing na tulingan, at ang kakaibang adobong dilaw.
And like other heritage towns, the town of Taal is just a couple of hours south of Manila and can be visited as a day trip, making it an authentic and very accessible introduction to the Spanish colonial history and heritage of the Philippines.
Ang pagdalaw sa bayan ng Taal ay isang paraan upang ating balikan ang kasaysayan ng ating bansa. It is worth visiting as well as worth preserving for the next generations to come.
Our tour and stay here in Taal, Batangas could have not been possible not for our generous host, Abby's Garden Resort. And joining us today is Mr. James Hernandez, the manager to tour us around the resort.
Hi, good day, sir, and
day.
I'm very pleased to see your
Thank you.
team here. This was established last March 6, 2009. It was named after the daughter of our big boss, Mr. and Mrs. Cherry Brown, Abby's. We developed this resort as the wedding destination in Batangas, and we were very successful in promoting this. And actually, recently, we were awarded as the Resort of the Year by the Top Brand Philippines.
Mayroon din silang swimming pool na properly maintained at gumagamit ng teknolohiya ng kung tawagin ay Caribbean Clear, kung saan ang pool ay nag-a-undergo ng ionization system. Kaya naman, siguradong malinis at crystal clear. Mayroon silang 8 rooms, 3 family suites, at 5 deluxe rooms na Mediterranean-inspired. Meron din silang balcony area kung saan tanaw mo ang swimming pool, ang ocean, ang garden, at ang malawak na parking area. At brownout-free and own water tank assuring you of uninterrupted supply of water. Pero higit na nakakatuwa ay yung mga taga-Abby's Garden Resort na tunay na magiliw, masikaso at masayang kasama.
Hi, I'm Abby from Abby's Garden Resort. Please come and visit us. For more information, you may call telephone number 043-421-1547 or mobile number 0919-417-3603 or 0918-913-9556 or email Mr. James Hernandez at james@abbysgardenresort.com.
Sa aming pagbabalik, dadalhin namin kayo sa pinakamaliit na active volcano sa buong mundo. kami ay tumungo ng Talisay, Batangas, ang jump-off point para sa pagpunta namin sa Taal Volcano. Sa tulong ni Alfred Ansiado na tubong taga Talisay, kami ay nakakuha ng bangka patungong Barangay Luok, the starting point for the trek to the crater. 20 minutes din ang biyahe patungong Barangay Luok. Maganda ang panahon at kalmado ang tubig nang kami ay bumiyahe. Pagdating sa Barangay Luok, kailangan mong magpa-register sa tourism office at magbayad ng mga fees na tinatakda ng pamahalaan. Tapos ako ay sumakay ng kabayo. Maaari mo ring lakarin pero hindi biro ang layo na iyong tatahakin. Kaya naman, advice ng mga taga roon, mas mainam na ikaw ay mangabayo. Kung hindi ka naman sanay sa pangangabayo, nandyan naman ang mga guides upang umalalay. Talaga namang maraming bisita at karamihan sa kanila ay mga Koreano. Huwag niyo rin kalilimutan magdala ng sombrero, proteksyon sa init ng araw. Medyo may kalayuan ang horseback ride, lalo na kung ikaw ay hindi sanay. Hindi naman ganoon katarik ang daan, maalikabok lamang at heavily eroded ang daan kasi yun at yun ang laging dinadaanan ng mga kabayo. Pagdating mo sa taas, ikaw ay sasalubungin ng mga tao na may iba't ibang paninda mula sa inumin, t-shirts, pagkain. Karamihan sa kanila ay marunong nang magsalita ng Korean.
Taal Volcano was originally a huge volcano that towered 18,000 feet up into the sky. It has been called the smallest active volcano. It seems small now, but many of us don't realize that it is one of the largest volcanoes in the world.
Finally, nakita ko na mismo ang crater na ito. This crater is one of the most visible and most photographed crater ng Taal Volcano. Taal Volcano remains active until now. You will still see some vents spewing steam.
Part of the volcano is a lake, but within a lake. As you can see here, it's a small lake, and surrounding it, it's a huge lake.
The view is even more breathtaking than the usual vista na nakikita mo mula sa Tagaytay. Nabitin ako sa aking pag-aaral ng wakeboarding sa Kamsul Water Sports Complex. Kaya pinilit ko ang grupo na kami ay magtungo sa Lago de Oro na nasa Calatagan, Batangas. Ang Lago de Oro ay kilala din pagdating sa wakeboarding. Mas malapit sa Manila, kaya pwede mo siyang dayuhin every weekend kung nais mo talaga maging isang professional wakeboarder. At kagaya nga ng nasabi ko, gusto ko talaga matuto mag-wakeboard. Kaya ito na naman ako. At nagpapaturo uli ng proper position at tamang galaw. Ang advice nga sa akin, i-try muna ang starting position. Kaya ito na naman ako. Susugod muli sa tubig. At katulad ng sa CWC, ang dami kong semplang. Medyo nakakahiya kasi mahaba ang pila ng mga susunod sa akin. Pero, nothing can stop me from learning. Paulit-ulit, hanggang sa nakuha ko rin makalayo. At nag-level up pa ako from beginners to second phase. Sa susunod, yung standing position naman ang pag-aaralan ko. Salamat sa Lago de Oro at syempre sa butihing mayor ng Calatagan, Batangas na si Mayor Sofia Grandeza Palacio. Maraming salamat po. Sa aming pagbabalik, tayo ay tutungo ng Batangas Pier for a ferry ride. From Calatagan, kami ay tumungong Batangas Port upang sumakay ng ferry via Calapan patungong Puerto Galera, Oriental, Mindoro. The 2-hour ferry ride to Calapan is also an adventure by itself. I met new friends who joined us all the way to Puerto Galera. From Calapan, I drove 1.5 hours to Puerto Galera. Maganda ang kanilang road network. Mas zigzag kaysa sa papuntang Baguio. Kaya naman, na-test ang aking driving skills.
We've reached already Puerto Galera Port, one of the most beautiful bay in the world and first in Asia.
Tunay namang napakaganda ng kanilang bay na deserving sa kanilang karangalang nakuha noong 2005 at 2010 na one of the most beautiful bay in the world. Meron na rin silang tourism office kung saan may mga rooms available para sa mga bisita ng lokal na pamahalaan. Sa White Sand Beach, ang aming tuloy kasama sila Miss Lot Cruz, ang aming host at may-ari ng LMC Travelers. Nagkaroon ako ng pagkakataon na makausap si Miss Lot Cruz at napag-usapan namin ang tour packages nila para sa mga nais magtungo ng Puerto Galera.
I give good packages. Like during summer, I had it like 15,300 with food, accommodation, breakfast, lunch, dinner for 2 nights and 3 days, which is only 15,300, and that's already good for 6 person minimum. We already included the onboard transportation from Batangas Port to Puerto.
To Puerto Galera, going back?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's really a great package for families. Very affordable.
Sinamahan din ako ng ibang kaibigan ni Miss Lot sa UST AB81 sa aking pamamasyal sa Galera. Tinungo namin ang Tamaraw Falls. Puerto Galera is a tropical paradise that is both rustic and thriving. By day, it echoes with the soft breeze and the pounding waves. At night, it comes to life with heavy laughter and partying. Sa katunayan, naaliw ako sa kanilang fire dance. Puerto Galera is a haven for both local and foreign tourists. It is a slice of heaven at an inexpensive price. Water sports enthusiasts will find the place a treat. Puerto Galera is a soothing vision of shimmering seas surrounded by lush mountains. It is considered one of the most beautiful and developed beach resort community in the country. There are 1,000 things one can do in Puerto Galera, but water is certainly the main attraction of the island. Crystal clear and shimmering, especially during hot summer months. I took advantage of the good weather and together with new friends, ginawa namin ang lahat ng water sports na kaya namin gawin sa Puerto Galera. Kami ay nag-banana boat ride. For safety, lahat kami ay nagsuot ng life vest. Kaya kahit di ka marunong lumangoy, you will be safe. Kung napapansin nyo, I am the only thorn among the roses. 9 na kababaihan ang aking kasama sa banana boat ride experience na ito. Hihilain ang banana boat na kung iyong tingnan ay mas mukhang lapis ang shape. Iiikot ka ng iiikot sa katubigan at biglang itutumba upang ang mga sakay nito ay bumagsak sa tubig. Noong una, medyo nag-alala kami sa mga hindi marunong lumangoy, pero mukhang nag-enjoy ang lahat at kami ay umulit pa. Nilakad ko rin ang buong stretch ng White Sand Beach at naghanap pa ng ilang water adventures. Nakilala ko ang may-ari ng Gorgo Bar at Resto na may mga jet skis for rent. Nag-try ako mag-jet ski for the first time. Pwede ka rin mag-kayak.
Kayo po ay naimbitahan ko. Pupunta dito sa White Beach, sa Puerto Galera. Meron po akong bar and restaurant, meron po akong banana boat, meron po akong jet ski. Pwede kayo kumain sa aking restaurant at bibigyan ko po kayo ng discount.
Puerto Galera is among the top diving destinations in the Philippines. Water sports enthusiasts will find the place a treat. It offers great snorkeling and diving spots. Nature is carefully preserved, with UNESCO designating Puerto Galera as a manned and biosphere reserve. Kaya naman, hindi namin pinalagpas ang pagkakataon na mag-snorkeling upang makita ang kanilang magagandang corals and reefs. There are other things you can enjoy doing in Puerto Galera, especially when you are with family and friends. At syempre, hindi naman maaring matapos ang aming pagbisita sa Galera ang hindi nagbibigay pugay sa ama ng bayan na si Mayor Dr. Hubert Christopher Atienza Dolor.
I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you all to come and visit our place, Puerto Galera, which we call Malaparaisong Dalampasigan, and one of the most beautiful bays in the world. Napakaganda po ng aming bayan, at we want you to experience also above and below waters, because we are famous not only of our underwaters, but also we are famous also because of our towering mountains. Yes. So sa inyo pong lahat na nanonood, sana po puntahan po ninyo ang Galera. Tayo na po sa Galera.
Puerto Galera is certainly a whole new experience. The view is unforgettable. In truth, the whole place is simply unforgettable. From the usual beach activities to exploring the stretch of Puerto Galera to meeting new people that now has become friends, all these are added to my list of good things.
I hope you enjoyed our trip today, and see you in our next borderless adventure.
Maganda rin